Heads up, Big Grande fans. Your favorite improv group is back for season 2 of Big Grande's Teacher's Lounge. Join Big Grande for more behind-the-scenes looks at the goings-on at Hamilton High School. Don't miss the second season of the show fans called one of the funniest miniseries released yet. The second season features all-star guests including Seth Morris, Lauren Lapkus, me, and more. Find out more and hear an episode for free at StitcherPremium.com/teacher. Crossover month continues. Guys, I'm very excited that on this episode of Crossover month, we got my pals from the Comedy Bang Bang 2016 tour. This is everybody. Scott Aukerman, Neil Campbell, John Gabrus, Mike Hanford, and Lauren Lapkus all together for the first time on mic. I think. I could be wrong. I mean, you know, we've probably done anniversary or holiday episodes of Comedy Bang Bang, but there's other people there. Ugh, I'm spitting on the ground. This is just the gang from the tour all together, and I was thrilled to have everybody come and be on my show. It is, I think if you're a Comedy Bang Bang fan, I think this episode of Spontaneanation will be what you want it to be. Oh, I'm just getting a text saying, Paul, you're right. Oh, that's good. So enjoy this, and I will be in New York with Comedy Bang Bang. Scott, myself, Lauren Lapkus, and Jason Mantzoukas. May 20th, as part of the Vulture Fest, we'll be at the Brooklyn Academy of Music. As of this recording, I think there's still some tickets left. So hopefully it's not sold out for you, you late comer. And you can get tickets to come see us. But looking forward to being on a stage with those guys again. So enjoy this. Tell a friend about Spontaneanation. It's important. It's more important now than ever. Oh, okay, I understand. Sorry. I have a little fairy who speaks in the chiming of bells. Yes, I know. He's chasing a crocodile. It's got a clock in its stomach. Enjoy the show. Welcome. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, ladies or gentlemen. Welcome, ladies. Welcome, gentlemen. I think that covers all of the lady and gentleman arena. What a nice thing to be called a lady or a gentleman. You used to have to earn that title. A gentleman, back in the day, Charles Dickens times, you had to be like a wealthy landowner or a poor landowner. If you like, let's say you were a landowner, you owned shitty land. I'm a little distracted because there's all kinds of technical crises that are happening here. Folks, I try to shield you from this week to week. But every time we come into the studio, it's like the fucking Poseidon Adventure. I mean, this room is upside down. It's filled with water. Rodney McDowell is dead. Can you imagine being on a boat that turned upside down and then you were like, great. Now what? We got to get to the bottom of the boat? Did they remember to put a door in the bottom of the boat? I wouldn't even think to do that. Thank God I'm not in the boat designing business. Imagine how mortified you would be if it's your first time designing a gigantic luxury cruise liner and you make your model, of course, and you show it to your mentor, which I'm assuming these guys have. And he's like, I think you forgot something. And you're like, oh, right. And then you write on it with a Sharpie, SS me. And then your mentor is like, no, first of all, that's not how that works. And also, SS me? Why didn't you write out your name? This is how bad I would be at this. I wouldn't know about the door and the floor of the boat. And I wouldn't know that if you're going to name something after yourself, don't just write me. Because you forget you're not the only one looking at it. People are going to look at this in other countries. Mexico, the Bahamas. The fjords? I'm trying to remember where cruises go from commercials I've seen. I know PBS cruises go to the Russian River. I don't know. Guys, who even gets on a boat anymore? It's 2017. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spontaneanation with Paul F. Tompkins. I am the second part. This is a show where I invite a special guest or guests onto the program to have a free-form conversation with me inspired by a blind question from our previous guest. These questions represent an unbroken line from our very first episode. We are now 108 episodes in, and the chain remains unbroken. So I asked him that question. Then some improviser pals and I, I didn't like how that came out. Some improviser pals and I, and diction is important. Some improviser pals and I will do a narrative improv that is one continuous story as opposed to unconnected scenes. Sometimes, but not always, incorporating details gleaned from our previous conversation. And it is all scored on piano by Mr. Eban Schletter. That's what he goes like. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to bring onto the program, I can't believe that everyone is here at the same time, but this is the entirety of the Comedy Bang Bang tour that we did last year. Welcome to the show, Scott Aukerman, Neil Campbell, John Gabrus, Mike Hanford, and Lauren Lapkus.
Hello, Paul.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
What does everybody sound like? Lauren, what do you sound like?
I know, Paul.
Wow, you're just back from England. You do have an English.
Paul. How are you?
You've picked up a slight accent, I think.
It's my hat.
You picked up a slight hat. Mike Hanford, what do you sound like?
I sound like this. A little bit in the morning. But it's the afternoon, so I sound like this.
Your voice changes over the course of the day?
I wake up with morning voice, which is a lot of junk in my throat.
Ooh, go on.
Your trunk.
No, it goes. That's why I put it back down in my trunk.
How do you sound at night? Good night. The riddle of the Sphinx. John Gabrus.
You sound like the little girl who ends good night, farewell.
That's right.
Good night.
In my household growing up, I was the little girl, so I had to be the
In my household growing
You were
up,
a
I
little
was
girl?
the little girl or a little
Every
girl?
family needs one little girl.
in the family.
That's John Gabrus.
This is what I sound like.
Ooh, good.
Neil Campbell.
I hate my voice.
So do we.
Oh, wow.
I'm kidding.
I'm on the fence.
Neil,
Yes.
did you have a difficult voice changing experience when you were a child?
Not really so much,
I
no.
didn't either, yeah. Is that a,
You were in
real
Japan,
thing?
though.
Yes, I was in Japan, so.
So that changes your perception.
Yeah.
So nothing is difficult in Japan.
Right, there's the ocean on all sides. You can barely hear anything. Yeah.
It's so loud.
Yeah.
What a loud country.
Yeah.
And the Blade Runners. Scott Aukerman.
Well, thank you very much. One for the money, two for the show.
Oh, dear.
Three to get ready to go again. Don't you?
What a mistake this was.
Don't you what?
Hey, Paul, can I say something?
Yeah, I wish you would.
I'm afraid every podcast, not just yours, from now on will be like the Poseidon Adventure in the sense of Roddy McDowell is dead.
It's true.
So
See, now you it's like a logic puzzle. So you solved it. Thank you very much. And
Yes.
congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Why is every podcast like the Poseidon Adventure? Because Roddy McDowell is dead. That's right. Also,
Because
listeners.
Roddy McDowell is dead.
He's dead. I encourage listeners to look up Roddy McDowell.
My good friend Roddy McDowell.
I don't know who it is, but I still think it's funny.
Guys.
Is he related to Malcolm and Andy?
He was rowdy.
That's right. They were one big happy family. They were triplets and now just twins.
Who was the little girl?
It's very sad. The little girl, of course, was Roddy McDowell. Which is strange because Andy McDowell was a woman, but her name confused everyone.
The doctor's a woman.
That's another one of my logic puzzles.
Andy McDowell operates on a little girl.
I've seen Michael.
It's
Everyone, we'll just go around the table. Everyone say which Andy McDowell movies they have seen. Mike?
Oh, come to me last.
It's your name.
That's right.
Oh,
You
yeah.
could have just said what he said. And they can't repeat.
Oh, no.
That's right.
Okay. Okay.
Groundhog
All right.
Day.
Guys,
Oh, I was going to say that.
Or weddings and funeral.
Stakeout?
Michael.
Stakeout.
Was she in that?
No.
Ah, shit.
Another stakeout?
I think Madeline Stowe was in.
Another
Yeah.
stakeout?
Another
That's how they ask you to say the title.
stakeout.
Hey, guys, it is my job.
This is
I suppose I can do
outrageous.
another one.
Oh, fine.
Guys, I have a question for you.
Yum on.
This is going to take 10 hours.
It is. What's the most scared you've ever been?
Right
The
now.
most scared you've ever been. Let's start with Mike.
Oh, God.
This may not be this is pretty scary.
I don't want to hear it unless it's the most scared.
I was having a meeting with my sketch group, the Birthday Boys.
Sure.
And we were in a...
This isn't plugs. This is just scary
Oh,
stories.
then come to me last. At the end of the show.
I was watching the movie Michael.
We were we were sitting around having a meeting, and I was kind of looking around the room, and behind the refrigerator, which was close to our living room, there was a piece of what can only be described as long
We should have
dust.
gone to you last.
A long piece of dust.
A long
that sort
piece of dust.
Caught a little bit of the vent coming out of the back of the refrigerator. I saw it,
A
and
clump of dust or one speck of dust that was long?
a long light dust bunny.
There we go.
And I saw it, and I thought to myself, that's a snake, because it was moving the way a snake's head would
Oh,
move.
my God.
And it was in a shadow, and I just
A
was...
snake doesn't just move his head, by the way.
Scott, this is Mike's time. This is Mike's time.
And I sat looking at it for what seemed like 10 seconds, just frozen.
What seemed like 10 seconds.
What? What was it? 8?
Scott!
It ended up being 14.
So
So it felt
time passed
faster.
quickly.
So you thought, oh my God.
I froze and like pulled back into my couch seat and just was like, and nobody else saw it or knew it. I was like, guys, I'm so sorry. I thought that was a snake.
That's the most scared you've ever been?
I'm not going to take the time to go through the history of my life and pick out the most scared I've ever been.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, my
Maybe,
that type of
maybe
time.
someone else is worth that honor.
When you go to me first, I got to think quick.
Here's what's weird is that Mike is drinking out of a water bottle that was the water from the hotel we stayed in New York on the
Oh,
tour.
interesting.
Is that?
Yes.
It is. It's
That's
from
just
the-
a coincidence, right?
This is from the Ace Hotel, but I got it at the Ace Hotel in Palm Springs.
He's kept it for a year.
So that was our Los Angeles stop.
Yeah,
The
but we
Ace
didn't
Hotel.
stay at the hotel. The place in New York had those
The
bottles.
Ludlow?
The Ludlow.
Ludlows are-
Sorry to blow up your spot, Ludlow. Now everyone's going to go
Oh,
there.
sorry.
Literally erase that.
John, the most scared you've ever been.
Come to me second, please.
Okay, we're there.
Oh, all right. Whoops. Mine is a little less like supernatural scary. I was at the.
You know snakes are real, right?
Well,
He doesn't believe in dust.
my house is very clean. I live with Dexter from Showtime's Dexter.
Ooh,
spoilers.
lucky. That
He was
guy.
a real neat freak.
Darkly dreaming Dexter?
You only know the books.
The guy who fucked his sister. Was married to his sister, whatever. You get it.
Yep.
I was at the Renaissance Pleasure Fair
I'm a
in
good pointer.
Irwindale,
What's
California.
the Renaissance Pleasure Fair?
It's a Ren fair, but when it arrives
they add pleasure
in California, it's called the Renaissance Pleasure Fair for whatever reason, and it makes it seem like it's creepier than it is.
yeah, it sounds vaguely dirty.
Yes, and it's bawdy, but I wouldn't call it dirty. Huzzah to the big tipper is what they say when you give them $1. And I was there with my
Is that
wife.
a big tip for back in the Renaissance?
Yeah, I'm like, are we doing inflation here, folks? Because here's $8 for a Bud Light.
With inflation.
And we were, ingesting some assorted mind enhancers. I was eating a lot of edibles and drinking a lot of beer, and we were watching a R-rated pirate show or whatever. I know this sounds insane, but my wife's like, I'm gonna go shopping and I'll be back in a little bit. And then what felt like 8 minutes, but
they felt like minutes. Yeah, mine were seconds. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Terrible callback. You got to heighten by times 60. I don't know how much time passed, but I panicked and that I couldn't find I was like, where the fuck has my wife been? And my friend who was with me is like, and I start like really losing my mind that like something happened to her.
You thought she was abducted by an R-rated pirate.
I truly thought that she was like going to be
was able to say fuck as many times as he wanted.
I only get one. Because I'm PG-13.
In a non-sexual context.
Yeah. That's right. And I can only use it as an expletive. I went, and where she said she was shopping, I called her, I texted her, she was not responding, and I went into like a full panic mode, and I am in a cape with no shirt on. So I am running around shit-faced with no shirt on and just a cape, big old man tits hanging out, like running up to security and being like, has a small blonde woman come here? And then my wife just shows up like 40 minutes later, and she's like, I bought a corset. And I was like, where the fuck? She has like no idea what I was going through, and I'm like, where the fuck have you been? And she's like, what are you talking? I was like, I went to the paramedic tent. I went to like the jousting area, all the big hits.
Sure.
And I could not find her. I was the most scared I thought for sure she was going to be like dead somewhere. And I don't know how that happens at a Renaissance fair.
Is the paramedic tent made to look old-timey on the outside?
Yeah, it's all leeches and jars and stuff. It's called the Barber.
Folks, we have to take a break. When we come back, we will ask the rest of our crew the scaredest they've ever been. In the meantime, listen to this fucking ad. Do you shave a part of your body? Your head, your face, your armpits, your legs, stuff in between? Then get the closest, most comfortable shave you have ever experienced with Bull Goose Shaving Supplies. Bull Goose supplies the finest products from top shaving brands. They've even designed their own line of stainless steel razors, including the Asylum RX, like prescription, single-edge razor, an original and revolutionary design that has received rave reviews. Bosley Crowther of the New York Times, were he alive today, he would rate this razor very highly, thank you. They've also created the Asylum Evolution Double Edge Razor, a modern remake of the Darwin Deluxe from the 1930s. I've been waiting for that to come back. Both are machined. I'm not an immortal. Both are machined to the tightest tolerances, and they are made here in the U.S. of America. So whether you are looking for a new safety razor, a shaving brush, a shaving soap, a shaving cream, or an after shaving, Bull Goose has you covered. They have more brands of razor blades than you can shake a stick at, you shick steak and weirdo. Shick steak! Oh, that made me hungry. Change the way you shave and visit bullgooseshaving.com. You'll even get 15% off all shaving soaps, shaving creams, and aftershaves. Shick steaks, full price, when you enter promo code PFT at checkout. Plus, all orders over $80 ship for free within the United States. So go crazy. bullgooseshaving.com. Everything just like it sounds. Offer code PFT. Indochino, when you want a suit that's made for only you. Hey guys, are you familiar with Indochino? I've talked about it before and I'm talking about it again right now. Made to measure suits fit so much nice. So much nice. Made to measure suits fit so much nice compared to off the rack suits. So maybe you're used to off the rack suits. You have a nice suit. You could look so much nicer. You don't even realize. Take off your glasses, you ugly librarian. You're beautiful. Indochino makes the suit to fit you specifically. I've done it. It's fantastic. I've had suits made by other people, and now I've had suits made by Indochino. They do a fantastic job. There's nothing like this. If you're gonna dress up, you gotta look good. Otherwise, you look like an out-of-place bumpkin who's been forced to dress up. You want to look like you belong wherever you are, and people respect you, and they feel intimidated. That's what we all want. Indochino is making it easy to get a perfectly tailored suit at an incredible price. You can choose from hundreds of top quality fabrics, personalize your suit just the way you want, whether it's for work, wedding, other special occasion. But let's be honest, wedding is probably the thing that comes up the most. And if you're of a certain age, a lot of people are getting married around you. You're going to a lot of weddings. Look good at that wedding. I'm not saying you want to show up the bride and groom, but secretly that's what we all want to do. All you want is for people to talk about how good you look. This is a basic human need. It's one of the 5 needs. Indochino has suited up hundreds of thousands of men and are now the largest made-to-measure menswear brand in the world. Here's what you do. You want to look this good? You go to Indochino.com, Indochino.com, or you can drop by one of their 9 North American showrooms, or maybe there's one near you. I don't know where you live. I don't know your life. I don't know how you live. You pick from hundreds of fabrics and patterns. You choose your customizations, lapels, pleats, jacket linings, more. Submit your body measurements. Then you wait for the suit to be delivered. And then you step into the best, most stylish suit you've ever worn in just 4 weeks. That's nothing. It's worth the wait. And this week, my listeners can get any premium Indochino suit for just $389. That's nothing, by the way, at Indochino.com when entering Nope. First of all, don't want to get the code wrong. Second of all, it's my initials. You enter the code PFT at checkout. That is 50% off the regular price for a made-to-measure premium suit. You know what the premium means, good, right? I don't have to hold your hand through that. Plus, shipping is free. That's Indochino.com, promo code PFT for any premium suit for just $389 plus free shipping. You will never have to worry about badly fitting suits or expensive trips to the tailor again. Get ready to look like 1 million bucks. Welcome back to Spontaneanation, ladies and gentlemen. We're still here with our pals from the Comedy Bang Bang Tour. We have heard from John and Mike about the scariest they've ever been. I'm going to ask you, Scott.
Oh, boy.
Scariest.
Oh, that was it. Oh, God. oh, Jesus.
What's the scariest you've ever been?
I would say this. I know we don't have a ton of time to hear stories, but I have a semi-complicated or semi-charmed life.
Glad you got that in, though.
Thank you.
Step back from that ledge, my friend.
It's a mashup.
When I was young, I was probably 5 or so. I shared a room with my brother, and we had bunk beds. He was on the top bunk, and I was on the bottom bunk. And I woke up in the middle of the night, and I thought something was wrong. I didn't know what was wrong. I don't know why I woke up. I just had a sense something was odd. I got out of the bed, and I'm a little shorty, so I can't see up on the top bunk. And I whispered to my brother, I'm like, Greg, are you awake? And I can't see him, so I back up, and I'm like, Greg, are you awake? And I back up. I keep doing it. I backed up into the closet, and then something grabbed me, and then I don't remember what happened after that.
What?
I remember waking up. So this is a very weird story, but I remember waking up, and I didn't think about it for a day. And then the next day, I thought, oh, wait a minute. Remember what happened to me that night?
Did you compare notes with your brother?
No.
You know?
Oh, I assumed it was him. Like,
Yes.
I don't know. To this day, I don't know. And then I went through a period. This is the second part of the story. I went through a period where I started. I saw the movie Communion. Do you know that movie about alien abduction?
I know. I know of it.
Okay, and
Yeah.
I felt really weird when I saw it. Like I was very uncomfortable. And then I read the book, and the book, it gets a little more into if you have been abducted by aliens, they hone in on you, and they will come back for you often, right? And as I'm reading this, it's 3 a.m. Great choice. I'm reading this, I start going, holy shit, I may have been abducted by aliens, and they may be honing in on me. And suddenly on my window at 3 a.m, I hear, and it's the sprinkler system had turned on.
my God.
But those were the two most frightened. I've never been so frightened that I don't remember what has happened after that.
Yeah.
Gosh.
That's
Wow.
really scary.
Follow that, motherfuckers!
Neil, what do you think?
I was kidnapped.
Well.
I was held at gunpoint.
I kidnapped a little boy.
Hiding in a little boy's closet. I'll just have a quick one that isn't as morose as some others.
Oh my God.
As some other stories
Some
that
other
you
stories
might
I
have?
could tell.
Oh,
but
I
I do remember when I was a kid, my mom had to go out and run some errands, and she left Pee-wee's Big Adventure for me to watch, which I'd never seen before.
Very nice.
And I was just sitting there watching it by myself, and when the Large Marge scene happened, I had to turn it off, and I was scared, and my mom wasn't home, and I didn't know what to do, and I was just sitting there shaking, waiting for my mom to come home.
Did you end up rewinding it and watching it again, or were?
Yeah, then I just jacked it to it.
And now you have to be scared to come.
Yeah.
This was 6 months ago.
How old were you when that happened?
8, 9, 8 probably. Yeah.
So that's an in-between age where
Yes.
that could have been like maybe a month's difference of that would be hilarious to you as opposed to scary.
It took me a while to get okay with watching something scary. My friends watched Pet Sematary around that time, and I hid my eyes the whole movie. But then
Mainly at the spelling of cemetery.
Oh, no.
Oh, goodness
but then
me.
a couple years
With
later,
an S?
oh my
my
god!
friends were like, someone gets shot in the head in Total Recall. And I was like, I'm going to watch it. And then it wasn't
Oh, you mean
bad.
like you're gonna make yourself watch
Yeah, I'm going to
it?
watch someone get shot in the head in Total Recall. And it's like a little red dot appears on Sharon Stone's head or whatever. And I was like, oh, that isn't scary. I can watch scary things now. But I was 11 or 12 by that point.
Can you watch scary things now? Do you
Oh,
watch
now
horror
I love
movies?
them. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Yeah, I just saw Beauty and the Beast last night.
That gay
That's
scene.
that snarling beast. Yeah.
Are you of a generation? Is anyone here? I want to hear Lauren's story. What's the scariest you've ever been?
Well, okay, this one, I've been thinking of a few, and I'm wondering if I've told this to you before. I don't know why I would have, though. But I was 23, and I was living in New York, and I had flown back to New York after visiting my family. And I did the dumbest thing, and I just knew it was all dumb as it was happening, but I couldn't stop it. And I was walking, and a guy approached me, and he was like, "Do you need a ride?" And he started grabbing my bag, and I just started going with him. And even though I was going I don't want to go. And I got in his car, and I was watching him put my suitcase in, and I was thinking okay, just leave. And then I couldn't, and I got in. And this was before I had a smartphone, so I was I had a Razor, and I could go online on it. So I was trying to watch the map because I had no sense of where I lived or where he was taking me.
Wait, how long had you been in New York at this point?
I had only lived there for 6 months or something,
Right.
and so I also had never drove, so I had no idea where we were compared to where I had to go, and so I was panicking and trying to follow the map, but the phone didn't really do that. And he started asking me really weird questions that I think he was trying to make me uncomfortable. He was asking me where do you think I'm from? He was Middle Eastern, and he was trying to make me insult him or something. It was this very and I just didn't know what to say, and I was really nervous, and I kept picturing myself dive rolling out of the car and leaving.
God.
And I was terrified the whole time, and I thought for sure something was going to happen, and he was going to kill me or something. And finally got to where I lived, and he charged me $100, which was way too much, and I just gave it to him and got out, and I ran inside, and I told my roommates, and I was I can't believe I'm alive. It was so scary. It was truly so scary, and it was I look at those guys now and I see them doing it to people, and I think you just don't. It's so hard to stop something like that when you're a young woman and you don't know how to speak up for yourself. It's scary.
The craziest part to me is that he actually took you where you were going.
Yeah, no, and
That
it was
is-
fine, but he was really aggressive the whole time and asking me questions that he was setting me up to be insulting. It was bad.
It's actually crazier that anyone takes us to where we want to go.
Yeah.
When you really think
Well-
about any Uber or any taxi.
Thanks for making me scared about everything. No, I already am scared of that. In every lift I get into, I watch the map the whole time. I don't trust anyone.
Yeah. That's a good policy.
Thanks.
The scariest I've ever been, of course, is in my late 30s when I thought I would never find love. We have to take a break. When we return, we will reveal our location provided to us by the audience. That's right. We ask questions. We ask people on Twitter to give us a location. We'll find out who has provided us this location, and then we will do our improv. All of this and nothing else when Spontaneanation returns. Started by two broke college kids that wanted to wear stylish watches but couldn't afford them, Movement Watches was founded on the belief that style shouldn't break the bank. Much like a young Paul F. Tompkins decided to go it alone and do his own thing. And then he joined up with Earwolf, the podcast network, so there'd be money. By selling their products entirely online, MVMT was able to cut out the middleman and the retail markup in order to provide you with the best price possible. Watches starting at just $95. That's a fraction of what department store brands typically charge. The revolutionary pricing, along with Movement's classic design, quality construction, and styled minimalism, has led to over 500,000, that's 1/2 of 1 million, watches being sold in over 160 countries. The percentage of a million that those countries are is not available at this time. I even have one. That's right, listener. I, your humble narrator, have a Movement watch, and I've been getting compliments ever since I put it on. On the watch. People aren't looking at my face anymore, which is just as well, because I've been in an accident. So step up your watch game and see why people across the world love Movement watches. Just go to mvmtwatches.com/PFT and get 15% off today. Plus, with free shipping and free returns. That's mvmtwatches.com/PFT. Join the movement. Oh, everyone's still where they're supposed to be. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Guess what?
What?
We have a...
Sorry, was that?
We have it. No, it's fine, honey.
What?
It's fine.
What?
We have... Oh, no. Are you all right? We have procured our location from the internet thanks to Fu Huang.
Thanks for everything.
Julie Newmar.
Fu Wang.
We're going to... Yeah.
Thanks for everything, Julie.
Yeah, that's right. We are going to reveal our location, but first, just so you know, in order to aid us in our storytelling, we have 3 sound effects that move us about in time. Let's say we're in a scene, something is happening at the exact same time, somewhere else, moving in time, in space, not in time. We'll use this meanwhile button. We've just gone laterally
parallel.
in time. Parallel. Thank you very much, Scott. Thank you.
Parallel lines never cross over.
Good use of time. Let's say we need to go backwards in time. Oh, okay.
Wait, I'm trying to focus.
Let's say we need to go back in time. Back in time.
Back in time.
Someone's having a memory. We're learning how something came to be. We will hear this flashback sound effect. It's a CHG, a classic harp glissando. But you can't stay in the past forever, folks. So let's say we need to return to the present or travel into the mysterious future. We'll hear this flash forward sound effect. There you go. Meanwhile, flashback, flash forward. It couldn't be simpler. And now that you know that, you're about to know this. Our location, provided to us by Fu Huang, is Abandoned Puppet Theater. Abandoned Puppet Theater. We take you now to Abandoned Puppet Theater. This place is spooky.
Yeah.
We have to spend the night in it to get the inheritance?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's right.
jeez.
Guys,
I don't know. This is terrifying.
I'm freaking out, but I need this money so bad.
We all need the money.
Okay. It's not a competition between us.
Shirley, it is not a... Oh, that's
You know what I
the
mean?
point that you made.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm just a
Jesus.
little on edge, I guess.
All right,
Hey,
guys, stop competing.
Sorry I'm late. Sorry I'm late.
Roger.
Sorry, no, I was just going over. I have your RA's will here, and yeah. So basically, you have to stay in his family's puppet theater tonight, and then you guys get to split the inheritance, and the family gets nothing.
That's great.
I'm glad that we made such good friends with our RA back when we were all in college together.
Well, if he says you can keep the tapestry up, then I'm gonna befriend this guy.
I'll never forget when we first met him, when we all shared that dorm room together.
All right, you guys, come on in here, and I'm gonna go over some of the rules of the dormitory.
Please say we can smoke. Please say we can smoke.
Oh, please say we can drink. Please say we can drink.
Please say we can stay up all night.
Oh, please let me have my tapestries.
I just hope we can have chicks in our rooms.
No smoking, no drinking, no chicks in your room, and especially no fucking tapestries.
Man, I'm gonna drop out.
Me too.
Wait a minute, guys. Don't drop out of school.
We're all gonna drop out.
Well, what are we gonna do?
Guys, school, there's no other way to put this, is cool. And if you drop out, you're foolish.
How old are you?
How old am I?
I just have a question. Like,
Yeah,
you're
aren't you supposed to be our age?
Yeah, what do you
Isn't that
want?
what
Just
RA
because,
stands for?
just because my voice,
our age. Yeah.
just because my voice sounds slightly more gravelly, you think I'm older?
No,
Well,
it's
also you
because you
have-
also have gray hair.
Yeah, you have a long white beard.
Stop looking at my pubes.
Maybe
Your
he's
walker is
blue
rusted.
collar.
Your pubes connect to your face?
Yes. Look,
Wait, the beard's going up, not down?
yes.
What?
I grew my pubes out super long and then tied it to my stubble on my chin.
You're like
That's
ZZ Bottom.
Hey.
You know what? You're funny.
Hey,
I
that's a
like
good
you
one.
guys.
That's a good
I really
one, too.
like you guys. If I ever die, and God forbid I ever do,
You won't.
Not a guy like you.
I'm gonna
You're way too cool.
Yeah, cool guys don't die.
I'm gonna cut you in on a little something I call my William.
What's that?
It's
Is that your butt beard?
Abbreviate, please.
my AKA my Will.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I
Yes.
see. I see.
All right, I'm guy and. Look, my family owns a puppet theater. Plenty
Money,
of
money, money.
yes, plenty of audience.
He's gotta be
there.
rich.
I'm fucking
yeah.
rolling in it. It will never be abandoned.
Like Avenue Q.
Wait a second. It's not marionettes.
Who the fuck are you? You've never spoken.
This is Steve.
Yeah, I said I wanted to.
He's Steve Don.
He wants to smoke. He's the one who said, I hope
Oh,
you
you
can smoke.
know. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I let me get up.
Wait, is it
behind this
Mr.
chair.
Etz's theater? Marion Etz's theater?
Yeah.
Wow.
Christ.
My good friend and father, Marion.
And is
That's nice when you're. I wish I was friends with my
He's my
dad.
best friend.
is it also the theater he started with his lover, your mom, Mrs. Pet, Mrs. Pooh Pet?
Yes, Mrs. Pooh Pet.
What was Pooh short for?
Pungai.
What's that?
Pungai.
And what's your name?
Mungai.
What's short for Mungai?
Etz. Mung.
Mung?
Mungetz.
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 Mungetz. Yeah. Anyway, enough of this.
Marionettes? Puppets?
I'm starting to not like you.
Mungettes?
I'm starting to not like you anymore.
Come on,
What can we do? What
You
can we do
changed
when
our
you're back?
lives.
Hey, remember when he said, I'm starting to not like you anymore? You don't think this is all a setup to get back at us somehow?
No way.
No way.
I had a talk with him kind of privately one time.
Hey, what do you want, babe?
Oh, I wish you wouldn't call me that.
Sorry, it's just you're a total babe.
No, that's cool. That's kind of my problem. I was hoping I could talk to you about something.
I wouldn't mind using my position of privilege to make you have sex with me.
Oh, well, I actually came to complain about another student who did just that.
Who's this?
The guy who wanted to smoke.
What was his name again?
Hey man, nobody remembers my name on this floor.
I'm sorry. And where do I know you
Steve
from?
Don. I was behind the chair at the first meeting.
Oh, you're the guy who wanted to smoke.
That's right.
The guy who like forced himself on that girl.
Anyway,
Yeah, so I just wanted to.
what do you want me to do about it, babe? You want me to beat him up?
Well, I don't know about beat him up, but maybe just like tell
Would
the
that
school.
get you hot?
No, it wouldn't actually, but it might give me some, I don't know, solace because it really's been really upsetting.
Hey, I like you. I'm
Hey.
gonna cut you into my William.
Hey, thanks. I hope that means your will.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, good.
So you ended the conversation on good terms.
We did. I mean, look, he wanted to rape me, but then we worked it out.
Can you fault someone for wanting, as long as you don't act on it?
And honestly, I can't. As much as I try, you can't.
It's just impossible.
You can't even prove he
Hey,
really
I'm
wanted
a lawyer, and that is the law.
to. Hey, congrats, by the way. You already became a lawyer so fast.
Thanks. Well, you know what I did? I passed the bar.
Well,
It's really what it all comes down to, right? I don't know a lot about it. But
That's it. I thought it was going to be more complicated. As soon as you do that, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, I passed my Red Cross certification test, so I'm officially a lifeguard now too.
that's great.
Congrats,
Congratulations.
dude.
Thank
That's
you.
good.
Thank you.
Steve Don, how about you?
No, I passed the nursing, sweeping up the nursing home.
The nursing sweeping up at
Yep.
the nursing home?
That's right.
Wow, congrats.
I passed it. It took me a few tries, four or 5 tries.
And I'm a veterinarian school teacher about how to become a veterinarian.
Sure, but how long did it take you to pass?
Not long at all. I
Great.
just barked my way in.
We should all go into business together.
Yeah.
Really? Okay, so we got a lawyer.
Wait, what are you? Wait, this might not work. We don't know what you do.
I have a weird job. Parents hire me to hide in their kids' closets on the off chance that the kids will wake up in the middle of the night and back into the closet. I'll grab them,
Oh yeah.
and it's used as a tool to teach kids to keep their rooms tight.
Get to the weird part.
I never thought there was a market for something like that.
There really isn't.
I just
I've only
downloaded that.
worked once.
I just downloaded that app. I haven't used it yet though.
Oh, please use it.
I know. I got
Do
to
you
check
have
it.
kids?
What?
Oh my god!
A cow! It's a cow! It must be a cow!
A loud cow.
How now, loud cow?
I'm a little puppet man.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say hidey-ho.
That puppet, it's walking on its own. And
No strings on me, fiddle-dee-dee.
This is scary as fuck.
Hold on, I'm gonna run my hand over the top of it and make sure there's no invisible strings.
good idea, Steve Don.
There aren't.
You can try, fiddle-dee-dee.
Is this a real Kutcher Portman situation?
Define, what are you talking
No
about?
strings attached.
You pronounce it Kutcher?
Yes.
I think that's what threw us off,
Yeah,
Roger.
I thought you said cut your Portman.
Yeah, I thought
Will you
it
go
was
get your meat
a
at the butcher?
directive.
I thought it was touche.
Kutcher Portman.
It's legally how you're supposed to pronounce it. I'm a lawyer.
He's
It
a
doesn't
lawyer.
matter.
He's a lawyer.
You mean A plus K?
Yes, A plus K.
At A plus K, the best guy for startups.
Yes.
That guy who pretended to be an Indian in that Pop Chips commercial?
Yes, the guy who went in front of Congress
Forgot
trying to
about
get
that.
sex trafficking made legal.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, puppet.
Oh, yes.
Putting aside your pop culture savviness for just a moment.
How can I put that aside? It's so much of who I am.
Oh, we did a
I got
flip.
that.
It's not what you're like, it's what you like.
Listen.
What's your favorite TV show?
Oh, gosh, it has to be the Honeymooners.
really?
Oh, that doesn't add up.
The Lost episodes.
Thank you.
This is getting scarier every minute.
He doesn't mean when the honeymooners were on Lost, does he?
Yes, he does. The honeymooners, that couple that got separated on
And then,
Lost.
and then they
Nikki
got
and Paulo.
buried.
That's right.
Yeah, Carlo and
Nikki and Paulo.
Nikki and
The
Paulo.
ones who they
The
found as
Korean
corpses.
people or the
No,
the brother
Nikki and
sister?
Paulo. They stole all that money.
I don't remember them.
Oh, they were the new
Really?
characters in season 2, and then
Oh, no wonder.
quickly
I'm gonna
dispensed
rewatch
with.
One of them's on Westworld now. It doesn't matter.
I
It
tuned
does,
out when
it
everybody
does.
was in the cages. Puppet,
Yeah,
what do we call you?
you can call me Pup.
Okay. Puppet.
Puppets.
Last name-
Wait, that
Last
was
name is
the
X.
RA's mom's first name.
Yeah.
That's
From
right.
RA mom's
Okay.
first name and the RA dad's last name.
That's right. And also the RA's mom's last name.
And also,
Oh, because
So the RA's mom's name.
Wait, you know
He had
our RA?
Contract of marriage.
I am the reincarnated spirit of the mother into a lifeless puppet.
The
Oh my
mother.
God.
You refer to yourself as
Yes.
the mother.
And I rhyme only when I first meet someone, and then I
Okay.
abandon it.
Sure. Okay,
All right,
that's
Ken,
fair.
That's
You do what
going
you
to
want.
be
You
much
have
easier
to.
for us to just talk then.
how else could we have a conversation?
Janet, can you put a pillow behind me
are
because
you?
I'm gonna faint. I'm done. Bye.
Who's Janet?
Yeah, who's Janet and who are you? The guy who wanted to smoke, now he's knocked out, we can't ask.
I remember. Oh yeah, he was the guy that wanted to smoke.
I know, and did he have
You
a
so many years
You
ago.
knew his name 5 minutes ago.
Did I?
No, you said Don, but I think it was Steve Don.
I think it's
Don.
Steve Don's, yeah.
Steve Don.
Yeah, he's like an indie New York actor who doesn't get a lot of work, but it runs a theater company in upstate New York.
Okay, thanks guys for not putting that pillow behind my head.
She did more flips.
The
We now know the puppet is a woman, despite saying, I'm a little puppet man.
Like
upon
a logic
arrival.
puzzle.
Yes.
It's
I'm
dressed
a
like
man,
a man.
puppet with a woman's soul inside me.
Okay.
I do
all
not
right.
get
So
2017.
I identify as
This
a man
is fine.
now.
We know
Ted.
all about this now.
But what bathroom do you use?
Ted, come on.
Puppets
I know
don't
you're
shit,
I know you're
okay?
from North Carolina, but please, let's not get into that.
Puppets. What do puppets eat?
That's what you want to ask me?
Well, because do you go to the bathroom?
I do go to the I have a tiny puppet butthole.
I had other questions, but now this is
Wait,
kind
you
of
know those
interesting.
Cabbage Patch dolls that would eat stuff?
Yes,
and you could
of
feed
course
them,
I
and
do.
so it just goes straight in and then straight
I
out the same
love pop
size?
culture. Of course I know these
So
things.
that's like you?
Puppet.
Yes, but I have time for one more.
How much are my Beanie Babies worth now?
How much did you pay for them? How many do
At
you
the
have?
time?
Yeah, at the time.
Well, I bought them last year.
Oh,
as an
okay.
investment. And I paid, I think, they were like $1,000 each.
They're probably
That's crazy.
maybe $1,010.
This is
No.
nuts. I have a tiny puppet butthole, too. This is so terrifying.
Let me see.
Prove it.
Oh,
Yeah, Pixar it didn't happen.
Wait.
He pressed a button on his pants and they lowered.
You
And brown
invented
paper
mechanical
came
pants?
I'm a huge fan of
Tell
Data
me about
from
that
Goonies.
day.
Okay, Sharks. So my pants. You know when you're.
I don't know. I'm out.
Oh, Damon John.
Pants, I'm a woman. I'm out.
I'll give it a bloody listen. Out with it then.
So you know how you're always pulling up your drawers or pulling down your drawers?
I'm back in.
Okay. So the way it works with these pants is if anyone ever wants to see your butthole or you don't want them to see your butthole, you push a button here or and it raises and lowers your pants.
Tally ho.
Oh,
Now look,
my.
I'm in, all in. But you must know I'm cut out of every episode.
Yeah, I know you're all the way to the right in the dark.
I'm in the dark. The gaffer decided not to light me
I was
during
going
the
to say,
pilot.
I've never seen an English person on this show.
No.
He's a little troll.
I can still see him. Just turn the lights down. Turn the lights down a little
Hold
bit
on,
more.
just hold on a second.
don't
My
wanna see
fingers
this
are
guy.
greasy. I was eating a lot of chicken wings. Hold on a
It's
second.
bad enough he's talking so much. We got to edit this out later.
All right. We're down. We're getting close. I mean, he's blacked out.
I want to be. You know how when you play, you start to play a video game, they ask you to adjust the brightness.
Yeah.
And like slide it all the way over till you can barely see the logo.
Okay.
that's what I want.
But
with
if
this
any
guy.
light glims off his glasses, we'll see him then.
I just want it to be like, oh, somebody left a pair of glasses over there.
Oh, ooh. A New Wrinkle is a great show.
Somebody order 3 dozen chicken wings?
Right here, thank you.
I'm back in.
I know I'm cleaning me glasses now.
No one can see you, but thanks for narrating.
Oh,
I'll give you.
I couldn't see either.
I'll give you $20 million for a 1% stake in this business.
Wow, that is way over my asking price. I have to go with you. Damon John.
Wait, you didn't hear my offer.
All right, what is it, Lori?
I'll
My
give you-
offer is expiring in 2 seconds.
Lori, that's a truck where I'm from.
Okay.
My offer is $100 million for 0% of your company. I just want to invest in you and know that you did a good job. And I just want to watch you thrive, and I just want to be an outsider.
Damn it! I can't compete with that. I'm
I'll
out.
give you 10 quid for the pants you're wearing right now.
I'll take you up on both of your offers. Thank you.
Huzzah!
And then I lost all that money, so I'm here for this inheritance now.
Right.
That, it doesn't feel fair that you can even be here for that. Like, you
Yeah.
had so much money.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with this money if you win it? Are you just gonna lose it just like
Put it
that?
on the horsies again. That's for sure.
Ted.
I
You
got a
have to-
superfecta that's guaranteed to work.
You have to bet on them. You can't just put money on horses.
Well, now I know that. I lost $100 million
Yeah,
when
you
I put it
put
on
a-
a saddle and they galloped all over the place.
To the bank, you said.
Slapped it on its ass and it just ran into traffic.
Ah, you're an idiot. Anyway,
Wait, the puppet's
He's not an
insulted you.
idiot.
Yeah, wait, we have to defend you. We're not on the
He's
puppet
our
side.
friend.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry. I just, I hear something like that and it ticks me off.
Is this the only supernatural thing we're going to experience tonight, or might there be a snake as well?
There is. It's a very dusty, abandoned puppet theater
I don't like the sound of this. I don't like the sound of
with
this.
very long dust molecules.
How long?
Approximately 6 feet or so.
The molecules are long?
Covalent bonds.
So we can't really see that. How long is the actual dust itself
The
that's
actual-
visible to the eye?
It's I don't know, I don't know feet, I don't know meters. I would say a snake's length. But it's just dust.
Okay. So So if we see something that's like the length of a snake,
with moving its head every which way.
Yeah, due to air being pushed out of a nearby appliance, perhaps.
But it's not the magical dust from the Golden Compass, right?
Well,
his dark materials?
Yes.
as a pop culture whiz, of course I know that reference.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, pup.
Which is your favorite books of the Golden Compass?
Uh-oh. Yeah, who can choose? They're all
the
so
Golden
great.
Compass series? It
They're
is.
all so great.
I love polar bears in armor.
And I certainly did not walk out of after the first 5 minutes of that movie.
You walked out of that, you walked right over to Charlie Wilson's War.
Now that I liked.
That was a great weekend for cinema.
It was a great weekend.
Can I interrupt, guys, just for a second? We haven't talked about our lack of sleeping bags yet.
That's a huge issue. How are we going to do this, guys?
Of course I brought some.
Whoa. Wait, they're puppet size.
Of course they are. I'm a puppet. What do you think I sleep in?
I guess we'll put our foot in there.
Wait,
Zip
hold on a
them all
second.
together.
Mine's just a condom.
I understand you're a puppet. You have a puppet-sized sleeping bag. Why do you have so many puppet-sized sleeping
Do
bags?
you sleep in condoms?
Look, yeah, people. It's an abandoned puppet theater. Sometimes people come here to fuck, and they leave their condoms around like it's the outside of an Australian, animal sanctuary or something.
I hope that happens tonight.
The deep cut puppet.
Yeah.
So you sleep in used condoms.
Yes,
and
of
you're
course I
suggesting
do.
we do the same.
Yeah,
they
please. Yes, they
Do they also... I'll just ask, suck?
You don't have to answer that.
Wait,
You do
I
not
have a
have to answer
question.
that.
Do they cuck?
They are cucks. Yes.
No, do they cuck?
Oh, meaning do they have sex with someone while someone watches?
Yeah.
Well, of course they do. That's a big part of this theater. In any case, yes, everyone join in sleeping with these condoms. If you can probably fit them on your penises.
What am I supposed to do?
What am I supposed to do?
What am I supposed to do?
Fitz?
You're so lucky, Roger.
What the fuck are you? You're gonna go to sleep with that on?
Roger,
I'm just doing what the puppet says.
you just put
on
a
the
used
floor.
condom on your dick, Roger. That's disgusting.
He's just gonna lay down on the
back
floor.
Fitz. Oh, Fitz. I guess I'll sleep on this bench.
All right, guys, go to sleep. Nothing weird is going to happen. Everyone go to sleep.
That's the perfect thing to hear before you fall asleep.
From a
All right,
puppet.
let's just.
If a little
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm actually sleepy. Let's just. We'll all
everyone
go to sleep.
Oh my God, I gotta piss. I gotta piss. I gotta piss so bad, but I don't want the other guys to know. I want to be this type of guy that just sleeps through the night, can manage his water drinking all day long, not drink too much. They think I'm lame. I get up and go.
Who's that?
What? Nothing. What?
No one's pissing, are they?
No, absolutely not. Go to bed, pup.
Oh man, I gotta shit so bad. I gotta take a dump so bad. But if any one of these people know that I'm just not regular, I'm fucked. All right, I'll just.
Who's that? Who's this? Someone? No one's shitting, are they? Oh, that sounds like the sound of sleeping.
Oh my god. Oh, I just got my period. None of these guys can know, or they'll find out I'm not pregnant and I don't deserve the money. How am I going to deal with this?
Hey, what is that? No one's not pregnant, are they?
What?
It smells like iron in here.
God, got this condom on it. Might as well jack off, but I don't want anyone to know.
Hey, is someone checking off? Keep
Is that
going.
bad?
Keep at it, boy.
It smells like
One
shampoo.
for the lawyer.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah, what's up?
I know I'm supposed to be asleep, but
Yeah,
can we make a deal?
a side deal?
Yeah.
Like this is almost like Survivor, where we're like
Yeah, exactly.
we're all in an alliance, but
yeah.
you realize I don't get any of this money.
You could,
Hey,
right?
okay. Now, what do you got in mind, Charlie?
If you just. Thank you for addressing me by my name, by the way. I was named after the film Charlie Wilson's War.
It's a good time at the theater.
Yeah, I had a great time with that movie.
Yeah.
I'll cut you in for some of this money. If you just, I don't know, scare these guys to death.
Okay, I heard scare these guys. And
Yeah.
then you said something after?
To death.
To death.
Yeah.
To death. You want me to scare them to death?
If you scare them to death, then I would be the sole inheritor, and then I would split the money with you.
We would go halvesies on it, eh?
Well, I was thinking like 70-30.
So I would get 70% of this money.
No, I was thinking the other
Interesting.
way.
So you would get 30.
No, I would get the 70, you get the 30. You're a puppet. Like, what do you need money for?
That's a good point.
Thank you.
I could buy some more condoms.
Guess what?
Unused ones.
If this works out, I'll buy you the condoms.
Whoa!
Yeah.
No money needed.
No money taken.
So wait, let me get our deal straight.
Yeah.
I scare these people to death,
That's
and
right.
you buy me a 12-pack of condoms.
24 pack. How's that sound?
Whoa, mama! You're on.
Okay, great.
All right.
Hey guys, I was just thinking, all the talk earlier about Charlie Wilson's War, Golden Compass. I just remember what else was in the theater at that time.
What?
Tim Burton's Sweeney Todd.
Tim Burton.
The
No way.
haircut movie?
Tim Burton. It reminds me of another movie. Have you ever seen Pee-wee's Big Adventure?
No.
I have a VCR of it right here.
I'm Large Marge.
Oh God, this isn't for me.
Roger!
That's one down, puppet.
What an ingenious plan. I'm glad that VCR came in handy.
Everyone foolishly told me their deepest fears when we were all college roommates together.
So tell me about this guy over here's fear.
Oh, that guy.
It was losing his.
Two names. The guy who wanted to smoke.
No, not the guy who wanted to smoke.
Oh.
The other guy. This guy.
Oh, Ted.
Yeah, Ted.
Yeah, the guy with the pants?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The talking bear.
Yeah. What?
Ted, the talking bear. The talking wisecracking bear.
Look.
I'm saying he's a bear because he's a big guy.
Yeah, I get,
I'm starting to think you guys are talking about me over there.
Oh, hey, Ted. No, just.
Hey, Ted, keep cracking wise over there. We love your jokes.
Chatting with the puppet.
I'm just going to head to the bathroom. I'm not shitting.
Okay.
I'm just going over to the bathroom for 15 to 20 minutes, okay?
Sure. His biggest fear
Yeah.
is being discovered in the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
So I think you know what to do.
I do.
Oh, man.
Wait, hold on. What do I do?
I just told you his biggest fear is being discovered in the bathroom.
Copy that.
Oh, still playing Snake on my phone.
What are you doing in here?
Good one, puppet. I'm glad we got
I've heard of
that
the good one
straight.
robot, but good one puppet.
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
All right. So it's down to Shirley and
What's that guy's name? The one behind the plant?
Stan?
You knew it before.
Yeah, I know.
Don.
Steve Don.
Steve Don.
All right. So Steve Don's biggest fear? Mm-hmm. Holding a koala bear. Now that one, I don't know how you're going to arrange that on short notice. I don't know if there's any koala puppets here.
Well, there are a lot of used condoms here, so of
Stands
course
to reason there's got to be a koala
there's
bear
got
around
to be
here
a koala nearby somewhere. That's, in my experience, that's been true 100% of the time.
And Shirley, she's afraid of people thinking she's not pregnant.
Okay. Oh, this is interesting. All right. Let's see if I can fit both of them into one scare.
Oh, that's interesting.
Shirley, you know what's the craziest thing? I think there was like a leak above my bed.
Who are you?
Steve Don.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. That's my fault. We
Two
totally...
first names.
No, I know. And that's a good mnemonic device.
My
Hi,
point
guys.
is,
You
hi,
guys are
Pup.
talking. What were you saying, Steve?
I was just saying that there must have been a leak over my crotch when I was sleeping, and that's why it's wet.
Well, you mean this bunk bed? Mm-hmm. Let me back up to see where the leak might be coming from. I'm a little shorty, of course, so I can't quite see up
Keep
there.
going back as far as you can.
Yeah, let me see. Looks to be blood. Oh, God! Oh, no! Someone grab me!
Oh, what's happening?
That was force of habit. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. God,
Yeah, it's
stop
like-
it.
It's muscle memory. Anytime anybody small backs into a closet.
Jeez. All right. Well, looks like it's blood.
Why would there be blood? That's so dumb and weird.
You're not pregnant. Here, hold this koala.
All right, puppet. It's Dawn, and it's just
Steve
you
Don.
Oh, that's a good mnemonic device. Thank you.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? You were pointing right at it when you said that.
That was just a coincidence. It's daybreak is what I'm saying.
Right. Oh, got it.
And so I've survived my night in the abandoned puppet theater. What's that? What's that?
What is that?
Well, that's not you?
That's not me. Well, I don't sound like that. Is that how you think I sound?
When I first met you, you did like
That's how you think I sound?
What? Oh, no. Wait a minute.
Steve Dunn. I thought that would just be easier for everyone.
Oh my gosh, the sun has not risen yet.
Our restless souls are back to wreak havoc.
I was not pooping.
He's still sticking to his story.
I was pregnant.
Everyone's sticking to their story.
Wait, is your baby dead too?
No, I mean, I just wanted you to believe I was so I would get them. I wasn't pregnant.
You guys aren't, you're not mad, right?
You're not mad at
we're
us.
mad.
We're Alfred E. Newman mad.
I can't.
That's mad.
I truly can't believe I died from just being discovered on the toilet. I'm embarrassed in hindsight.
I don't blame you.
Where did you get that koala bear?
And I died from confrontation. How pathetic.
You would think it would have happened to me earlier, just getting caught on the can.
Guess what, Charlie?
Yeah.
They're all with me, and we're here to kill you!
No! I get it!
Slime 'em.
I'm going to the bathroom for something else. I swear to God, I just washed my hands.
Ectoplasm! Hey, Slimer, get in here! I mean, Onion Head, I'm sorry, get in here! Join in on the fun! Get those hot dogs out of your mouth!
And it all happened in a place called Spontaneanation. Guys, where can people find you online? Should they wish to find you and should they wish to be found?
Mike Hanford at Mike Hanford on Twitter.
At John Gabrus, no H's.
Scott Aukerman on Instagram and Twitter.
At Neeler Dude on Instagram and Twitter.
At Laura Lapkus on Instagram and Twitter.
Guys, check out everything that these guys do. What a pleasure it was to have you here in my little world. God bless us, everyone. Eban Schletter, you can find him at ebanschletter.com. He's Eban Schletter on all the things. How do you spell Eban Schletter? It's simple. EBANSCHLETTER.
My favorite show.
Guys, we will be returning to the Bell House in Brooklyn November 12th, Sunday, November 12th. Please come see us. Last time it was so much fun, and that was right after the presidential election. So if that was fun, imagine how much fun it will be when
After he's impeached.
After you got it right, Scott. Thank you to Earwolf for hosting the show. Thank you to Engineer Ryan for engineering us all the way to the end of the show, which this is. Goodbye forever. Until next week, this is Paul F. Tompkins saying, Semper in Presenti. Get the closest, most comfortable shave you've ever experienced with Bull Goose shaving supplies. Whether you need a new safety razor, shaving brush, shaving cream, or aftershave, Bull Goose has you covered. They've even designed their own line of stainless steel razors called Asylum Shaveworks, which are machined at the tightest tolerances right here in the U.S. Just visit bullgooseshaving.com to change the way you shave today and get 15% off all shaving soaps, shaving creams, and aftershaves when you enter promo code PFT at checkout.
Hey, so it's Sean and Hayes from Hollywood Handbook. We just want to apologize for...
Whatever you just listened to, I think we can all agree that sucked.
It sucked.
It sucked. It was terrible. It wasn't a good podcast. So if you want to listen to a podcast where you're laughing, having fun with
and
two
it's
of your
actually
best friends.
smart, and a show that's actually smart,
And it's
because
smart.
one of the things that what you just listened to, not only did it suck, it was stupid.
Stupid for babies. A grown-up smart podcast that's funny, that keeps you awake, is a show called Hollywood Handbook. It's hosted by your two best friends, Sean and Hayes, and we are your friends in real life.
Yes, unlike the people that did this show that you just listened to.
They're just doing it so
Yes,
that you'll like...
they don't want to be your friends, and we already are.
Yeah. So don't listen to the sucky show that you have. Do the new show. We're doing it. It's Hayes and Sean, Hollywood Handbook, and find it on Earwolf or something.
This has been an Earwolf production. Executive producers Scott Aukerman, Chris Bannon, Colin Anderson, and Paul F. Tompkins. For more media and content, go to earwolf.com.